Well, this President's Day, hundreds taking to the South Florida streets to sound off on politics. And whether they are for or against the president's policies, there was a venue to have their voices heard. With President Donald Trump here in town, dozens gathered outside Trump International Golf Club in West Palm Beach to show their support.
Our Joel Lopez begins our team coverage listening to those who say our country is headed in the right direction.
People I spoke with today say they want President Trump to know that he's got the local support, and even members of the Proud Boys spent time here waiting, they say, to be pardoned for their involvement in the January 6th insurrection. Through the window of his limo, President Donald Trump waved to about 150 supporters with their flags, shirts.
These are Trump shoes.
And golden Trump shoes.
Get a T here and a T there.
Celebrating the 47th president. So tell me, how do you think it's been going?
Oh, it's been fantastic.
As he departed Trump International after a round of golf.
He's been signing so many executive orders, the heads are spinning.
One of those executive orders released these members of the Proud Boys from jail for their involvement on January 6th. Now it would be what?
To please, President, help us.
Joe Biggs,
Still a terrorist felon.
is still hoping for a presidential pardon.
So I can't get a job, I can't get a house, I can't buy anything.
He says he's one of at least 13 Proud Boy members released, but still left with a criminal record.
He's doing his due diligence. Our cases were some of the longest.
After being given a 22-year sentence, former chairman of the Proud Boys, Enrique Tarrio, was one of at least 1,000 pardoned.
We know that our president is a president of promises made, promises kept.
Reporting in West Palm Beach. If Trump's watching right now, what's your message to him?
I love you.
Joel Lopez,
We love Trump.
WPTV News.
Here in front of the county courthouse, the 50-51 protest is in full swing. 50 states, 50 protests in one day. Many of these protesters tell me that they are here because they've been watching this movement quickly grow on social media, and they wanted to voice their opposition to President Donald Trump's executive orders.
While many are taking the day off this President's Day, others are taking to the streets.
There's no president to celebrate today.
It's just unbelievable that half of our country supports him.
Susan Welch is just one of dozens of protesters supporting the 50-51 movement. It's a grassroots organization created in response to what they call, quote, anti-democratic and illegal actions of the Trump administration.
A lot of people are not in favor of these policies. Many of the people who voted for Trump are going to be very hurt by these policies.
The demonstration voicing criticism over an immigration crackdown.
Elon Musk's got to go!
The appointment of Elon Musk as the leader of the newly created Department of Government Efficiency, the layoff of thousands of federal workers, and many other issues, too.
And I'm out here to support trans rights.
The idea, we're going to take Greenland, we're going to take the Panama Canal, we're changing the Gulf of Mexico to the Gulf of America. Women's rights, we've lost women's rights.
President Trump has signed more than 60 executive orders in his first 30 days in office. The swift action is something that concerns protester Michelle Jordan.
I lived 25 years in Venezuela, and I literally lived through the fall of democracy in that country. Same thing that's happening here. People are like, this is going to happen. They can't do this. Nobody believed it.
In what they call a fight for democracy,
If we don't protest, he's going to destroy our government.
protesters tell me more demonstrations are expected in the coming months. Vanya Joseph, WPTV News.